So I had the chance to travel with students from Smithtown to South Korea over the winter break, and I wanted to share a little bit about the experience and especially what we learned about the education system and the culture there. So let's take a look.
So, just for context, it's on the Korean Peninsula, and that's been split since the end of World War II, and of course, the Korean War in the 50s. And it's in between Japan, China, and Russia, which all influences it. So, South Korea is a 6-3-3-4 system, meaning that there are 6 grades in elementary, and then middle school is interesting. They have 3 years, but 1 year is actually open where they can explore different things. And then high school is not compulsory, even though most people do attend. So South Korea has notably taken on AI in a major way, putting out the first national standards of any country in 2025. They also rolled out AI textbooks for students that actually personalize the learning to them and their skill set. And then they also rotate teachers every couple of years, and there's a hybrid teacher AI model that they're using. It's kind of interesting. They also use a lot of predictive data to support students and the CSAT exam. So this exam is a major thing in South Korea. They actually stop flights during it, and it basically tells the students where they're going to college. As a result, as you might imagine, the test prep business is huge, and there's what's called hagwons, which are private schools where most students actually attend. About 78% of the students attend after school, almost all the way to 10 p.m. at night, which is the mandatory ending time. The students and I had a fantastic experience going through Seoul, the main city, and then also Busan, which is to the south. It was a great kind of mix of new and old culture. The people were fantastic, and I think the K-pop has really given us a much better idea of the culture. Here's a look of the changing of the guard at the palace, which we all love. Learning about the Korean War, often known as the Forgotten War, was kind of really amazing, especially visiting the UN Peace Museum and Cemetery. One of the most profound moments was going to the Odusan Observatory and actually looking over at the border of North Korea and seeing how they live over there. The students and I really loved Busan, and then checking out the history of South Korea, especially Seoul. Beautiful little villages, and the beach was amazing. So it's great to have a city on the beach, and we learned how to say thank you and a little bit about the language and the food. We even went to a cooking class and learned how to make sushi.
So it was a fantastic trip, really, really interesting, and I came back with a lot more information. And one of the nice things about the trip is that we actually went to Korea and Japan, so students got a chance to actually see both cultures and compare and contrast them, which was really interesting. So I hope you enjoyed this, learned a little bit. Best of luck. Have a good one.